talk about climbing Everest for the first time. What's that experience like?
Well, I was 28 years old. That was in spring of 1995. I summited for the first time, and I went with a bunch of friends. None of them were affiliated with RMI, but I went with a bunch of friends. We climbed the north face of Mount Everest, and or actually the North Ridge, and I'd been to the Himalaya once already, and so going to that part of the world wasn't new, and going as high as 24,500 feet was not new. I'd been to that elevation previously, but it was a longer trip than I'd ever been on before, and certainly higher. I had, that was all new altitude for me. So, but I felt like I was ready to be there. I just didn't know how my body would respond, and nobody does until you go there and do it.
Mm-hmm. And how did it respond? Was it easier than expected, or? It
was every bit as hard, if not harder, than I imagined it would be. Yeah, there's no real way to truly describe it, I think. It's very, without the oxygen in the air, everything you do makes you tired. So, you take off your pack and you want to pull something out of your pack, you got to stop and catch your breath before you actually grab it. You stop, you want to lean over and adjust something on your boot, you have to catch your breath before finishing doing that. Every single little thing you do just makes you tired.
So is it mostly physical tiredness then, or is it also kind of wreaking havoc mentally?
Well, it does both. The harder it gets physically, the harder it gets mentally. And everything's moving so slow at that point. The pace you're going up there is anywhere from about 4 to 6 deep breaths for each step you take uphill.
Wow. So
it's a lot of time to think about how tired you are, and a lot of time to think about, well, you could easily just turn around right here.
Mm-hmm. What is summiting like, though, after that experience?
Well, it's a very exhilarating experience and a very emotional one too. You've worked so hard to get so high, and then when you finally do get there, it's a pretty overwhelming experience.
And how long do you spend on the summit in a place like Everest?
Each time, I've been up to the summit 3 times, and it's been about 20 to 30 minutes each time.
So it's a little bit of time.
A little bit.
Turn around right away.
Yeah, turn around, stop, look at the view, see what things look like from up there, and then it's time to get on out of there.